What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Banner Saga 2. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here as we get to the sequel in what I think is presumed to be a trilogy. I'm pretty sure they're putting out 3 games, and I love this series, man. It really kind of reminds me, the animation and the art style reminds me of the Lord of the Rings cartoon from the 80s. I still have a copy of it, and I have the motion picture book for it, where it's got like all the pictures and it's got kind of like the narration. It's badass. If you haven't seen it, you should really check it out. I always love the artwork and that kind of stuff, and it reminds me of my childhood. And so I think that's a big reason why I like this game so much. It's just the art style really speaks to me. So anyways, we got our team set up. It's about, I guess it's time to break down some Dredge. Let's do this thing. Ooh, that's unfortunate. What is that gloomy thing standing watch over those stone singers? I don't know. What is it? 14 and oh my god. This is a pretty gnarly fight. Stone singers gotta go early. If we don't get the stone singers, we have issues. And so part of me... Let's see, who goes first? He goes first? Alright, so he goes first. This big dude's gotta go. He's gotta go for sure. We got major issues right now, though. He's got 13 over 10, which means he should be able to knock down that armor a little bit on his first turn. Oh, this fight is nastier than I thought it was going to be. Stone Singers, so if you don't know what Stone Singers are, basically they buff all these guys and they restore their strength. They're basically like healers. They are a giant pain in the ass to deal with. My suggestion would be, so the normal strategy for this game is to reduce everybody down to as low of HP as possible and then pick them off. You don't want to kill them outright because then you're allowing the higher strength ones to take more turns than they would normally take, which can cause you a lot of problems. The thing with the Stone Singer is that that strategy doesn't work because they can restore their health every couple turns. I think every 2 to 3 turns they restore 3 strength or something like that. And so anyways, it's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be really, really nasty. How far can he move? Oh man, he can move really far too. He's not only big, he's mobile. It's concerning. At an 18. Ugh. Where is his final movement spot? Okay. So let's bring you up to there. And we're kind of just going to wait and see what happens here. A Gloom Warden. Interesting. I'm not totally sure what he's doing right now. Nor do I think I want to know. I'm going to get Bulwark front and center. We gotta knock out some Stone Singers. We don't really have a choice. Lower his damage a little bit so that he's got a chance of scrubbing on us. Scrubbing on us like a dirty car. And so there it is right there. When he finishes that channel, these guys get a buff that makes them stronger. And so basically I need to bulldoze the... I have to play very, very aggressively right now. Otherwise, we flat out are not going to make it. And so I've got to be very... Why did he take 1 damage? Oh, because if there's nobody adjacent, his 1 damage bounces back on him. Kind of an interesting problem to have. I don't want him to be adjacent to Bulwark because Bulwark will hit him. With Crewmere, we can go in on 7 on this dude right here. Oof, it bounced. So why is that... Ooh. That is not a lot of fun, and I don't much appreciate it as a mechanic. So I think they've got some kind of thorns thing on him right now. Which makes me wonder if he's going to get a reflection. Let's bring him up to the line, I guess. We'll put them in a shield wall. Ooh, he's going to run away and force my hand, too. Also not good. I'm going to put you right there in the shield wall. Let's start off with an Axe Storm to that side. And hope we don't scrub early. Ah, we scrubbed early. You get used to consistently, like, hoping that you'll get those really, really good. I can only do 1 over here, but I need somebody on this guy. That reflection is going to become an issue. A big issue. He's going to sunder armor over there, which puts us back to Bulwark, who now is taking all kinds of random damage. I am concerned. What rank does he have with Cull of the Weak? He's got rank 3, so it does flat strength damage at 10. Not much I can do right there. Not much. Did he just counterattack? Oh, bruh. Did he just use his own guy as dynamite? I think he just detonated his own dude. Yeah, we got problems. We got big issues here. He's got to go. I can't be having these kind of issues as we go forward. Little bit of damage right there. At a 17, I'm going to have to take a chance on this side. I had a choice right there, and I had to let him summon, which was not something that I was incredibly stoked about. You can do 3 at 70. 13 to 10? What? How does he have a scrub right now? He does 13, he's got 10. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. I thought we had our Warhawk ready to go. Okay. Well, Stone Singers are down. Doesn't leave us with a lot of options for some of the other stuff going on. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to work his chin a little bit. Let's get him leveled down a tad so he can't deal as much damage. Because he'll be okay with the armor, I think. We need him to armor break on this guy. Oof. This is not good. This is a little bit troublesome. I can go straight through this guy on this side for 7 damage. Which I think is exactly what I'm going to do. So let's get him out of the way. His shit's going to bounce like a bumble. He's still got 10, but he can't drop him yet. And we can get rid of the big guy right here, which I think would be the wisest plan. I probably shouldn't have been so aggressive, but you have to. When you're playing against Stone Singers, you've got to be aggressive. You have no choice. If you don't get in there and deal some damage, people are going to die, you know? And it's a tough call to make, but you got to make it. So he's got 4 over here. Let's get him started off with a little bit of oomph, too. And so now we should be reasonably safe. It's unfortunate that Verk went down. I'm not stoked about that. He doesn't have any willpower. Use Stonewall. Just make it out the back end of the fight. That's all I need from you. You've already done your part. You soaked 1 big hit, which is all that I really needed here. There's nowhere where I can get a Warhawk hit off, so we're just going to go in right there. That's okay. I accept that. Let's get our kill right there for Krumir. Let's get a kill in for Mogan. Wow, okay, that big guy, though, especially in combination with Stone Singers, that's kind of a terrifying place to be. Stone Singers are not to be messed around with. If you played the first game, you saw that Stone Singer killed 2 of our guys, like, right at the outset of the fight, and it was just like, what are you going to do about it, you know? It's tough. Oh, shit. Hopefully we get to regroup. If we get to regroup, I think we'll be okay. If we don't, this might be quite the battle of attrition. If I can swap some people out for the next fight, we'll be good. Fall back, Goodmunder repeats. The opening is ready to come down. As everyone sprints into the mine, the guard captain tosses you a heavy hammer and points to a timber. You deserve the honor, he says. You turn and look at the gray sky, the snow, Bindle, and the dredge walking towards you. With a hefty swing, the timber snaps and rocks begin to fall. You drop the hammer and race down the shaft towards the light of the torches. Ahead, the path comes to a dead end against the smooth surface of a large flat rock. We should camp, Zephyr says. It may be the last decent sleep these people get for days. I'll need Nichols to assist me in opening the path beyond, but first, you and I need to talk. That fight had me worried. I saw the amount of enemies that they had sitting around, and I legitimately, having played the first game a couple times, and I was like, ooh, I hate Stone Singers. And there was 2 of them. I don't think there was any fight in the first game on normal difficulty that had 2 Stone Singers. I think at one point they put you up against 1 Stone Singer in conjunction with 2 of the Berserkers and 1 of the Shield guys, and that was an incredibly nasty fight because there was also a couple Slingers and a couple other little guys in there. But that fight right there, that's a party breaker. That one is, if you let those, I'm telling you, you gotta bum rush those Stone Seekers. Regardless of the cost, you have to kill the Stone Seekers, otherwise they just heal and buff everybody. And you saw he killed one of his own party members to hit us for 10 damage on that turn with the explosion. It's just like you can't leave them up because you got to geek the mage as Shadowrun rules. You got to geek them out front. We have people wounded. I do think it would be a smart idea to have people rest. What are we doing in training right now? What can you show me? Lots of neat little deadly tricks. Try to keep up. You're a berserk, but we're all impressed. And we're all impressed, but if you lose it out there in a fight and start killing your own, well, you're just a pain in the ass. So let's start with you and the Shield Maiden. Let's do it. What does he want me to do? Use Frenzy to kill 2 enemies with 1 attack. Use a champion to protect an ally from attack. Okay. So these guys. Oh, he starts with the... I didn't realize... I thought the training you would just have strength normal since it's a challenge. Alright, let's move them on up. So he's all nice and whittled down and ready to go. Everybody else is going to work on this guy. On this side we got 11 against 14, so we should be good there. Does she need adjacency for champion? +2 armor. Adjacent allies take half damage from attacks. Oh, that's actually pretty solid, and I haven't been using it like at all. I feel kind of noobish for doing it, but oh well. You, sir. I need you to help whittle him down. Big attack out right there. Luckily, these guys are basically just fodder, so it's not too huge of a deal. Let's go in with 8 right there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, actually. It's just kind of like, I got to set this up just perfectly, but Bulwark's strength is so low. He can deal 1 damage right there. He's got adjacency with a lot of people, though. There we go. We lucked out. He might have hit the spearman right there. It was a 33% chance, but it's like we had it lined up already, so I was just trying to get the frenzy done so that we get the 3 objectives. We need the renown right now. My guys are not leveled up to a suitable point. And each one of these that we do is a free level up, essentially. And so whereas I don't really enjoy challenge modes very much, lots of neat little deadly tricks. So let's see if you know what to do with that ugly drunk and the old man. Ollie, spar. Get in there. You're done, or have you cleaning your own blood off my axe? You consider what he's saying. You feel up to the challenge? I am ready. Then start swinging. Come out swinging. Come out swinging. Come out swinging. And so we have to prevent Bulwark from taking a turn. How far does his insult fly? To there. And rank 2... Oh, it increases the range. Okay, I got you. So let's push him back. You're absolutely correct. That did push him back way far back. So we need Axe Storm to score 3 hits. We got a deflection on the first go. Let's use Insult to push Bulwark back again. Part of the problem is that we're sitting at kind of a... I should have had her sunder his armor. That was a mistake. Because now he's trying to axe throw at a deficit. Can he axe throw from right there? Alright, axe throw from right there. Ah! Give me an armor break. You, I need to block him right there so that he can't get around very easily. I'm going to insult Bulwark one more time. That's okay. You can stab the old man. I don't care about him. Last attempt. Ah! We may still have a chance. I still might be able to get it done. I need to insult him, but... Actually, Bulwark is after his turn, so if I insult... Actually, no, just leave him where he's at. Because this is our last attempt anyways if we fail it. We'll give it another try after this if it all fails, but... I think I probably could have got it done sooner. He's got 6 left. He might get it. Ugh. All out of willpower. We'll give it another go. I mean, he deflected the axe so many times, it's like, what are you going to do, you know? Alright, I don't need to know how I suck. That's fine, that's cool. I don't like splash screens to tell you that you failed. It bugs me. We can get this one. Like, I know we can get it. It's just... So, this is my 10th attempt. If you're... I got obsessive about this one. This is all RNG, actually. This is completely and totally RNG, and I didn't realize it when I first started doing this, but now I feel like I'm already down the path, so I have to finish now. So essentially, I can't get the third axe off. I've gotten his armor the last 7 attempts down to 0, and he still can't land the third axe consistently. In fact, he hasn't landed it once, because if he landed it once, we'd be done here. I'm going to start out just throwing. I mean, it's all RNG anyway, so who cares? I don't think this challenge was very well devised. I think this challenge was pretty poorly thought out in all regards. Just because it's a challenge where the player has no control over the win, it's pretty much all RNG. The final axe has 50% chance to hit, so if you got bad coin flip luck like I do, good luck. You ain't never seen the end of this one. Come on. Get in there. I'm going to have to keep him from doing anything too crazy. But I can't really move around too much, otherwise the archers will get ollie. Oh my god! We landed... Woo! Shouldn't that be the end of our little jaunt through combat here? Or do we have to win now? I'm assuming that preventing Bulwark from taking a turn includes killing him. There we go. God, that was a mess. That was the first thing I've seen in the game so far that was just like... It was kind of like grinding when you go to the casino in Final Fantasy VII and you're trying to get like the special thing to happen. It's just like, ugh. That was a lot. That was a lot of a lot. We have anything else in here? Okay, so we still got more. Oh, okay, so he's all good there. Let's do our level ups. And after our level ups, we'll go ahead and break off the episode because I need a breather. I'm heated about that RNG. I'm so heated about that RNG. We got 48 right here. God, people are wounded and everybody's all messed up. I can put in Folka instead of him, so that's not that big of a deal. But Bulwark is kind of a major loss here. Bulwark is kind of like the main part of my attack core. And so without him, I don't feel good. Without him, I feel nervous about our prospects. I'll promote him to rank 6. He gets Forge Ahead. He can issue commands. But that skips his turn. That's what I've always not liked about it, is that it skips his turn, which makes it a little bit of a mess. We'll take him up to 16 because we want him to hit hard, and then with his next level up, we'll work on his armor a little bit. And from there, he's actually a pretty solid character already. He doesn't need a lot of work. The point of this, by the way, I was getting those renown points to specifically level people up and make them stronger. And so he's actually... Do we have anybody else? Let's go with Falca, just because I'm interested in seeing how she develops as time goes along. We can make her armor absolutely insane, and so I think we should probably do that, just so we have one person that can soak a big hit in the case that things go wrong. Her next promotion is 13. We'll go in on that. She gets Shield Smash, which means she smashes her shield against an adjacent target. They take break damage from the force of the attack. Without her shield, she loses her passive ability, Shield Mastery. And she doesn't have any other options, so I suppose that's that. Well, we'll go in right there, and we'll go in for a little more strength. Alright, so that's going to be it. This is Banner Saga 2. I hope you liked it so far. The RNG has broken my spirit. I will see you all in the next episode after I've recuperated for a little while. Bye, everybody.